Alright, here we are. We're in here for a daily event. I'm playing with an Oath deck, and we won the dry roll, but we did not get any land, unfortunately. So we're going to have to throw this back. But before that, we will announce our good luck. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky hand not to keep. Oh, look at that. There's no land again. Alright. It's quite unfortunate. And this hand has 0 colored land. Wow. It really doesn't get any worse than this, but I don't really see how going down to 4 cards is really any better. Well, I just have to pray that I draw something good. We didn't win the die roll, excuse me. Alright, so Force of Will is better than nothing. And looks like he kept the light land hand as well. And we, of course, draw another colorless land. Alright. So it looks like this is probably a blue-red standstill deck. Yikes. Alright. Do I play another library? I probably should. I mean, I'd like to be able to activate them, but if he, excuse me, if he drops a wasteland, we're pretty much sending ourselves back an entire turn by not playing it. So, well, unfortunately for us, his library is going to be active, and ours aren't. Boy, this is pretty bad. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage is something I'm going to have to fight over. Okay. Sol Ring is better than nothing. Alright, I need the Force of Will to do something else, so if I could simply draw any colored land would be really nice at this point. Well, a Lotus Petal is better than nothing. Great. Alright, you got it, buddy. Main deck Grafdigger's Cages. I can't get any breaks right now. I guess the question is, do I brainstorm and lose my pedal? I really don't know if that's what I want to do. Because luckily, I did manage to get my Oath, but Oath of Druids doesn't do me anything right now anyway because of the Grafdigger's Cage, so I was going to keep going and play the draw-go game because right now I only have to worry about the attrition game at this point, which he's winning with his Library of Alexandria. Getting to draw 2 cards a turn is just about gets as broken as it is. So at some point he has to play a Jace or something here. Another Grafdigger's Cage, of course. My goodness, he's got 3 Brainstorms and 3 Grafdigger's Cages, as well as a library. Another Brainstorm, huh? Alright, let's keep playing. I finally got one of my libraries active here. On turn 8, I've seen a total of 5 lands, I think, and 3 hands and 8 cards. It's amazing. And of course he draws his Wasteland. So we get a Vampiric Tutor. Alright. Surprised he has not attacked with his Mistress Factory. A Ratchet Bomb, huh? Not really sure what he's going to try and get out of that, just to blow my Lotus Petal up. I'm sure this will get countered. As if he needed to draw another card to get it so he can counter it. Yeah, look at that. Alright. This is beyond ridiculous. My God. I mean, I suppose I'm still in this game, but I don't know how. It's ridiculous. 9 turns. I've drawn two lands. Well, 3 lands, excuse me, but none that can produce any mana. Would you look at that? It's not a land. Well, I doubt... No, I don't see how I can win this game at all. Looks like I'm somehow tinker for Vault Key. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. Oh boy. Well, I definitely can't let that happen. I mean, it's not like he's got 5 counterspells in his hand to force this through, but gotta fight over it. Alright. Goodbye, Tinker. Alright. Well, at this point, the only way I'm going to win this game is by pressuring his clock, because I got nothing going on here. Wow. I mean, true. Another non-land. Alright, that was game. I barely even played, but hopefully game 2 is considerably better than that. Alright. So, we're going to want to bring in Flusterstorm, Pyroblast, a Red Elemental Blast, and probably all we're going to want to bring in. To take out, we'll probably... What do we want to take out? Suppose we'll take out a Misstep. We'll take out an Oath of Druids. Take out a Duress and an Oath. Not really sure exactly how I want to approach this game. Standstill isn't necessarily a deck that's always seen in Classic, so I'm not really prepared for it from a sideboard perspective. The real problem is Grafdigger's Cage. My goodness. Well, at least we got some land. But we don't have many other spells. I'm going to keep this, though. After last game's debacle, I think it's only fitting that I probably should keep a hand that has this many lands in it. Although the Volcanic doesn't let me cast either of these cards, really. Alright, I'll lead out with Library. Pass the turn. I'm sure he's got a Wasteland. Yep. Alright, Tropical Island. So, I think what I'll do is I'll lead out with another Wasteland. Maybe bait him into an island, sure. Oath of Druids. Alright, well I'm going to have to wait a turn on the Oath. Simply because I'm going to want to see what kind of counter magic he has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Orchard. And I'm going to pass the turn. Alright. Force doesn't help me. I've got no other blue cards. So I'll play this Tropical Island and Duress. See how many counter spells he's got in his hand. Well, he's got at least one. So I guess the question is, do I drop Oath anyway? Got no way to protect it. I'm gonna wait a turn on it. Really wish I had another blue card. Okay, let's see here. Polluted Delta doesn't help me. Oh, might as well strip mine him. Sure, he's got a Brainstorm. Or maybe not. Interesting. Alright, Red Elemental Blast helps. Still would like to have another blue card, though, for my Force. If I can get another blue card, I will try and force through the Oath. Grafdigger's Cage is fine. I'll have to give him another another token to do that, but that's okay. Alright, now I got my blue card. So let's give this a whirl. Green. I want to keep my wasteland. Alright, spell snare. That's to be expected. Oops. Wrong card. Ouch, that really hurt. I didn't see that one coming. A Pyroblast really, really screws things up a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is fetch a Volcanic Island and counter this spell. No force, please. No force of will. Fingers crossed. Oh, of course. All right. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to start out this DE with a win. Ah, brilliant. That's about the last card I wanted to see. That doesn't help me either. I'm keeping the Wasteland back so that he wastes some mana activating his Fairy Conclave. Well, on the bright side, I can actually counter this. I don't think it'll actually make a difference, but I can counter it. Well, Tinker doesn't help me at all either. So he's going to do 6 damage to me next turn. Oh boy. This round went about as bad as I could have imagined it to go. Yep. There's nothing worse as an Oath player than dying to your own spirit tokens. Alright. Let's end this misery. Let's go on for round 2.